Hey guys, welcome to the full moon in Pisces. Now, guys, I wanted to have some scribed information ready for today because we know that these are the messages we keep getting. Star crafting, right? But I'm being called to do that for our equinox reading, our autumn equinox reading. We're going to have some scribed information present. Today, we're going to focus on the message. Oh guys, let me get the message ready. Hold on. Let me get it straight. I wasn't going to be telling it backwards. We're in a time of manifesting with the Father. This is connected to the Two of Wands right now. This is connected to convergence. And that is connected to the Way of the Cross, the Ten of Wind. The Way of the Cross, the Ten of Wind, the Ten of Air, the Ten of Swords. There's an ending here. There's an ending that's a beginning. And the ending is connected to the Five of Earth, our lack of old Earth, being unsupported by the Earth. This time is over now. This time is done. We are in a time of the birth of the light. This is the time we're in. The birth of the light. And we're birthing this light through the energy of the opposites. Remember, Starseed twin flames. We activate through the energy of the opposites to create the wholeness, to expand and create anew, to transmute the lower vibes into higher vibes. And we use it as fuel. And we're using this as fuel. And this is connected to a very special message that we're about to share. This has to do with the Seven of Air. Many tongues, guys. We're healing from many tongues. We're healing from the hack of the element of air. This is another level. And what this is activating is insight. It's insight. The Seven of Air is connected to the Seven of Water. That's the energy of Aquarius. That's where the water, the mother, purifies with the sun, the air, and the sun, the air, purifies with the mother, the water. This is allowing us balance and forward momentum because we have the negative tetrahedron of water and the positive tetrahedron of air coming together to create the octahedron. And we're going to expand with the Father, with the Earth Father, the Father of Earth, the masculine, the King of Pentacles. And that's going to allow us to expand with our Ten of Cups, the fountain of love, the fountain of youth, the fountain of life, the fountain of rejuvenation. And Pisces is going to help us to levitate out of the garden because we were doing all this work within the garden. And guys, we are going to be going back in time here. And hang tight because I know the divine's here, guys. I always know the divine's here when my dog, he has a series of things that he does. You know, he goes to the water dish, he drinks his water, he's looking around. I have the signs to know that the divine is here. He's always over at that dish. He needs some help right now. I'm going to be right back and we're going to continue sharing this message. What this is connected to is restoring balance with the element of air. Now, we're going to be having crown chakra third eye activations with the feminine and La Luna in order to do so. And remembering, when it's connected to the moon, we understand we're shape-shifting through patterning. And it's connected to the cycles and rhythms of creation. the cosmic cross of transformation we're working with right now. And this is connected to the Two of Wands. This is where son and dad are working together. We're working with the masculine here. We're healing with the masculine. And it's order to work with authentic self. The Page of Wands is here. This is using our uniqueness, our authenticness, our true vibration to act with it. This is healing with force. And it's connected to what we're doing here with Father Earth and the fountain of love. It's part of the transformation. So we have to heal with thought. And right now, thought is connected to our intuition. This is why we're being called to scribe right now, to scribe with the sky. And these are messages of love. Communications of love. And they're helping us to restore balance through the earth and work with our emotional intellect, heal with our emotional imprinting and wounding. This is in order to transform and to create anew. So what we're going to do is we're going to work with the Ace of Water and the Ace of Earth. Mother and daughter are here helping us to transform in the garden. And we just got the message of the Nine of Earth like 2 readings ago. Okay, guys? We've been discussing this, what we've been doing in the garden. This is work of charity for the greater good. We're going to give before we take. This changes the patterns. And we have been nurturing our alignment in the garden with the earth. This is connected to our destiny. And it's allowing us to evolve. We are evolving, guys. We found balance. And right now, this evolution is connected to the Queen of Wands. This is where our protection is, for masculine and feminine. The protection is in the Queen of Wands. She's helping us to heal with our emotions. And she's helping us to see what we need to see. We got the message of this card. We got the message of what we're doing here in the earth. We're serving the one. We're in service with the one here. With the creator. With the divine. With God. We're serving the higher power here. We've connected to it. We understand it. We're in service through self. And it's allowing us to expand through the earth with the 7 of Earth. And we're working with our desires. It's like, this is what we're doing within. Okay? This is what we're doing within in order to achieve growth. And that's why it's connected to the Queen of Fire. But it's part of our protection. You see how this is a tricky space to navigate, but once we understand elevation and we understand, we've built some stability here with the path of evolution, with the path of ascension. And it's allowing us to activate with the Father. We're activating with the Father and we're restoring balance with the Father. We have the eight of fire and the 2 of fire. And guys, if we've noticed, the 2 of fire is the running theme right now. It's here now 3 times. This is manifestation with the Father. But this is being activated with the crone. Remember, Maiden Mother Crone. The crone is helping us to find our way. And it's connected to fungi. And we know the intelligence of the fungi. The fungi is the intelligence of life. And we're healing with that right now. We're healing with the intelligence of life. The intelligence of nature. This is helping us to restore balance and manifest through the earth with the King of the Earth here. And this is working with the Father. And the King of the Earth is working with the King of Water. These are the two masculine elements that are working together right now. And it's in order to help us heal from our sorrows, our 5 of Cups situations. We're having third eye activations here. Remember, we're creating through the energy of the opposites. And right now, our sorrows are connected to our 2 of Cups. And this last little bit of work we're doing, healing on this expansion before we levitate from the garden. And what we're clearing out is some more of this 5 of Wands charge. We're healing from this. Remember, the gift of this expansion is the 2 of fire. So we're going to go from the 5 of fire, our 5 of wands charge, to the 2 of fire, manifestation through the Father. We removed 3 wands here. We removed 3 of them. 3 of them were causing conflict. And it has to do with the self. We're working with the self here, okay? Well, let's put it like this before I take away these cards. We're working with the self. And we're working with body and mind right now. And heaven and earth. In order to heal with the element of air. And the Ace of Air right now is key. It's helping us to connect to our 10 of water, our fountain of love. And this is connected to our levitation, the 9 of water, the 9 of cups, and our abundance. So I want you to see the imagery. We are with the light here. And this has to do with star crafting, are the time that we're spending with the light and the sky, from within to without and without to within, and it's connected to our abundance. But this is the main message, guys, right now. And remember, this is activated with our 6th sense, the intuition. This is where we have the feminine and the masculine working together. Thought and intuition. Thought being the masculine, intuition being the feminine. I'm being called to share the message of intuition first, so we will. Intuition, signs, patterns, synchronicity, trust, mystery, magic. Intuition is your 6th sense. The voice of your unconscious mind. Heed your intuitive feelings. Intuitive skill born of practice. Pick the option that feels right. Strengthen your intuition. Tapping into other senses. Being both intuitive and rational. Watching and observing. Seeking a second opinion. There are many words and phases used to describe the subject of the 6th sense. Intuition, that funny feeling, an inkling, a sneaking suspicion, a hunch, a knowing, a feeling in one's bones, a gut feeling, a premonition. It's inexplainable. You cannot pinpoint why you feel or believe as you do. You just know it in your gut, and every fiber of your being demands that you listen. The 6th sense, your intuition, is a knowing or gut feeling that you experience without fully understanding the logic or reason behind the feeling. Now, we know that it's not always rational or understanding the logic or explanation, but it's a trust nonetheless. Intuition is a bridge between conscious and unconscious minds, between instinct and reason. It's your unconscious mind communicating with you. It's a flash of insight or feeling, and we understand that our subconscious mind is running 95% of our lives, and our subconscious mind is habitual. So that's why we work with our everyday habits in order to expand our subconscious mind. And it's taking note of everything. Our subconscious mind takes note of everything. It's on all the time. It speaks to us in dreams. Like, prime example, I have a solar plexus problem that I am constantly working on healing with. And yes, I suffer from addiction, and I work with overeating at nighttime with certain things. And it's like, if I overeat at nighttime, I could be dreaming about, doing work in my stomach, in my digestive tract. And that's my body's way of saying to me, don't overeat at nighttime. Your subconscious is intelligence is spectacular, and understanding that it is active all the time, and it's recording everything that's happening within and without of you. But whatever this is like, we're going to now put the thought behind it, the logic behind it. So yeah, we're gonna be whole. We're about to be whole. Now I know why I was called to share that message first. It's what I love about this path, guys. I need to find VIXVII. Thoughts. Thought, reality, power, attention, focus, attraction, positivity, negativity, universal law, baby. Key phrases. Thought creates reality. Thought is the foundation of consciousness. Don't rush your thinking. Be certain thought is energy. Energy flows where attention goes. Be mindful of universal laws. Our conscious and unconscious mind in accord. Be realistic instead of optimistic or pessimistic. Do you see how we found the balance there? We're being realistic. We're going to face the truth. We're going to build off of what's real. We're not going to build off of our illusions. If we build off of what's real, it's not going to be torn down. If we build off our illusions, well, that's castles in the sand. So, good and bad go hand in hand. Change your mind, change your life. Do not overthink or speculate. Question the critical mind and speak. Guys, we're healing from this hack of the mind. But you can see, like, we have the positive tetrahedron. We've restored balance. We're restoring balance, okay? I think, therefore I am. This simple statement expressed is founding principle of Western philosophy. It means, if one questions one existence, the very act of doubting and then questioning is proof that one does indeed exist. But what if you are a fragment of your own imagination or the imagination of a God mind? What if you were something else dreaming of being a human or only existing because someone or something is dreaming of you? We may think we are human. We may think we are real, possessing a solid physical form. We may think our world is what it is. But at a quantum level, research suggests that the world around us does not exist unless we focus our attention upon it. It does not become real and remains fluid and changeable until we give it substance, definition, and form. You think the table or chair in front of you is there. Your senses and mind give it substance and form, and so therefore it is. But at a quantum level, the table does not exist until you focus your mind and attention upon it. Thought creates reality. Thought is the second and one of the most dominant of the influence cards. For thought, like emotion, will determine the direction of your life. Your thoughts, the way you think, shape and create the world around you. So we're healing with our emotional intelligence, our emotional wounding, our emotional imprinting. So if we heal that emotional wounding and the imprints left on us, it's allowing us to transform and to create anew. But we have to heal with thought, the mind, and the emotions, the heart, the energy, emotion. So we understand that our thoughts are shape-shifting and creating the world around us. Guys, we're going to shape-shift and create anew. This is mission work, okay? What and how you think is a true reflection of you as the face that looks back at you when you gaze in the mirror. However, from a scientific standpoint, thought still remains a mystery. Neuroscientists are learning the mechanics of thought, why it occurs, yet not yet known and can only be guessed at. Regardless of the way it operates, though, thought is a complex process that involves both the conscious and unconscious mind and is the result of our senses being stimulated by and reacting to the environment in which we dwell. Guys, there's so many key pieces of information there of how the element of air was hacked, the hack we're working on in order to continue to shape shift the reality here. This has to do with the building of the golden ages, the building of the new world. And what two cards in alignment to show us we're working with the unconscious and conscious mind. We've restored wholeness. This is lit. Guys, this is lit. And this means, once again, too, we are achieving here what we set forth to achieve. So give yourself a humble pat on the back. So thought is the product of mental activity. It is the manipulation of information in a manner that enables us to conceptualize reason, work through problems, and make decisions. Thought is at the very foundation of consciousness, and some would suggest that without consciousness, we would not be human. Guys, I'm so glad I showed up today, because I didn't know if I was making it here. But then the magic starts happening, and woo! This is it, guys. This is it. These are our main activation cards right now. Okay, it's intuition with thoughts, and our levitation, the 9 of Cups, with the Ace of Air. This is the patterning needed in order to create our 10 of Water, the fountain of love. We're in creation of this right now. This is connected to our purpose. We're working with our divine blueprint. This is our divinity. Okay? And remember that the matter has evolved. We came here to evolve the matter on Earth. So the matter on Earth, because we went from the maiden to the mother, is now expanded. And that is thanks to working with the crone. Let me find her with the crone. Alright, guys. We're gonna get the Moon Oracle shuffled up, and I will see you at part 2.